Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet again another episode, or actually the first ever episode of Don't Slouch on the Couch with me, Muhammad Talks. Today, we're going to be speaking about a very sensitive topic, and like how I said we. I'm here alone. Anyways, today we're going to be speaking about another topic that is absolutely delicate, that touches everyone, and that is everywhere at every time in any space, which is time management and wasting your time. Now we have a lot of assets, a lot of aspects in our lives, and our actions vary. They differ from time to time, but we all have so-called points in life where we think that, you know what, we've been procrastinating a lot. You know what, I haven't been as productive with my time as I should have been. I should have added tasks here, took away this there. You should have organized yourself better, but that is just one of the reasons why you waste your time. First of all, let me introduce you to time management. What is time? Time is a natural force. Time is something that's everlasting, yet it never exists because it's not something tangible that you can hold or something that you can even count. We invented our own measures for time, and they're perfect the way they are. So, if we say that time is intangible, time is uncontrollable, then that means how do we manage something that's uncontrolled? Well, first thing is, you're not managing your time, you're managing your own actions. You're managing your thoughts, you're managing your productivity based off of a period of time. Period, by the way. So, when you set a time for something, that means you're setting a specific amount of actions. Time is only a way to measure things in life. You're either setting it by seconds, minutes, hours, months, or days, or years, or you're setting it by this is how many goals it'll take to reach my final goal of making a cupcake, right? So it's all about using a simple measurement to reach the top goal. Time is only something that is used to help you when you use it correctly, and it can be an enemy when it uses you. We have an Arabic saying that says, الوقت كالسيف لم تقطعه قطعك. Time is like a sword. If you don't cut it, it'll cut you. So, time is a very interesting thing. But how do we manage that? By managing our own actions. Easy questions, easy answers. Now, why do you waste your time? That is something that's going to be a simple conversation between you and yourself when you're about to go to bed. Just think about this. Why am I wasting my time doing this instead of that, doing that instead of this? First of all, what is time wasting? Time wasting is when you do not produce anything that helps you, that regenerates your energy, that gives you a better future. When you do something for now and it stays for now, and it's not going to help you in the future, it's never going to help you in the past because we can't go back to the past. What is important for us is we understand that time wasting depends on the person. Someone who's a professional footballer isn't wasting their time playing football, but someone who's an athlete is wasting their time playing football, right? Fun and games is absolutely perfect. That is a way to de-stress and to just, cut off life sometimes and have some time for yourself. Everyone does that. There's absolutely and utterly nothing wrong with that. Although there could be better things we could do other than playing video games or going outside or talking. But the best way for you to de-energize and to get rid of that negative energy is always up to you. Never let anyone control whatever you do. Always have a sense of, I'll do my own research, I'll learn my own knowledge, and I'll apply the standards that I hold for myself and everyone else. That is an important goal. Now, wasting time always goes to three things: not being productive, disorganization, and de-stressing. Those are the three things that always lead to time management being incorrect. So, the first thing is disorganization, multitasking, not doing the same thing every single day, not having a specific routine, not scheduling anything, or scheduling. I believe that's the British way. Either way, not having a specific time for specific actions or specific tasks and goals, not organizing your time or your actions. That's the first one. All right, so what's the best way to get rid of that? The first thing and the best thing you could do is always, and I mean always, be at your tippity-toppiest form. How's that? If you're always healthy, you cannot have an excuse. That means you need to be healthy. If you have a routine of waking up at 5 and sleeping at 9, that helps you even better. All you have to do is set times where you have to be productive and times where you can take a break and times that don't change, like having lunch, dinner, and breakfast. That's always at a specific time, right? If you have something like work to do that is very important, that stays in a specific time. And then you can move around and maneuver around everything else. That is the easiest way, is to schedule everything or have a micro schedule with every second of the day what you're going to do, with every minute of the day what you're going to do. That can help you be even more organized, because what's the hardest thing to do at work is that no one tells you what to do. Now, the second thing is that it's absolutely important to de-stress, but it's not by wasting your time. Why do people waste their time? Because they search for achievements in other things other than their actual productivity, other than their life. You search for an achievement in game, reaching this rank, doing this quest, or should you do that in real life? Now, everyone is a victim to that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this. What is important is that you set a specific time for that. And as always, you have to be a cheeky human, right? Don't be the wolf. I'm telling you to be the fox. If you're going to let yourself have fun, get money out of that. So make a way so that even when you're having fun, there's always something in return. And that's very easy. If you put your mind to it, 25 minutes a day, you can find something. If you like to draw in your spare time, sell your drawings. If you like to paint, sell your paintings. If you like to play, upload VODs. If you like to speak, if you like to play sports, go to a club or even set it on social media so that something can come from what you're doing. Always think in monetary terms whenever you can do nothing that ever helps you in something. For instance, when you're doing something that you're sure it's not going to help you, but it's just to de-stress, think of the second most important thing, which is monetary terms. That's all it is. Well, there's one last point, and it is fake productivity. All you have to do is be productive in your real life. People who with fake productivity are productive, but not in the real life. Are productive, but not in the real world. They're productive in their heads, in their games, in what they do outside of the important things for fun. And that is something that happens to every single person that's saying, oh, you know what, I have time. Procrastinators. So, I hope you're having an amazing day. A simple solution for this is the Pomodoro technique. A Pomodoro technique, which is 25-5, or if you want to do it for longer times, 30, 30, and you go 4 hours and then have a 30 to 45 minute break. If you do 2 hours, 15 to 30 minute break. It's an important thing to always remember that in order to manage your time, you should have goals and advantages to everything you do. Why am I doing this? When? How am I doing this? Why? Hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you for yet again visiting Don't Slouch on the Couch. And yeah, can't wait for next time. See ya.